Hey, what it do, good people? Rockstar in the building, man. What's happening? Another beautiful day, man. Another day to be great on purpose. Live every day on purpose with purpose. That's my new quote right there, man. Live every day on purpose with purpose, man. Today is your day to live on purpose, man. So, yeah, man, I was just, man, sitting here. I was reflecting on my last video, man, staying positive and being consistent. And, it just, like, dawned on me, like, people don't understand the power of just staying in your lane. Yeah, it's sometimes some things that you can take care of, handle yourself, and it can go left real fast. You have good intentions, but, the powers that be, I say God, is working some other things out on your behalf that you can't see, and sometimes you get in the way by trying to fix things. I know it sounds crazy, but the fact of the matter is so many things have worked out, I never thought would, in ways I never thought could, because I stayed in my lane. I stayed positive. I stayed consistent in what I was doing. Not what nobody else was doing, not how nobody else was treating me, not any of that other stuff. I stayed consistent in what I said I was going to do. See, I had to understand what I said when I was praying, when I was writing down my goals, when I was in that trench of life, like, man, trying to figure this thing out. What I said in those notes, I had to stick to. Circumstances came, situations came, but my goals could not change. See, this is what I'm trying to show you, that your goals cannot change if you want to be successful, if you want whatever it is that your heart desires. If you want it, you're going to have to stay humble, keep grinding, and when things happen, remember your grind. Remind yourself why you chose to stop going here, stop doing this, why you chose to do that. You understand? So everything comes full circle. When you deal with certain situations in life, it's like, man, it's trying to knock you off your square. It's trying to knock you off your square. It's trying to make you forget what you wrote down. Forget why you stuck to your guns so long. Why you just stayed the course of where you was trying to go. It's not about, man, nothing else, man. Just the power of being positive and consistent. Just look at, anybody in life. Let's take LeBron James. LeBron James, man, he was like Iron Man, man. He played I think it was 13 years straight. Man, no injuries, no nothing. You know what I mean? But the consistency it took for him to even get to the league. You know what I mean? It wasn't some fly by night just because he's 6'8". There's plenty of people out here 6'8", you know what I mean? And flat out can play. But they don't have the power of staying positive mentally, which sends your energy out there before you even say a word. This is what I'm trying to show you. It works from the inside out. You have to start what is in you comes out of you. Yeah, before you even say a word, before, man, you even speak, people already, his energy ain't right, or her energy messed up. They attitude, man, I can't fool with them. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about no foolishness. I'm talking about, man, on some business stuff, on some positive stuff, on some, mountain moving stuff. You understand? It takes consistent level of grind. Like I said, this guy was Iron Man. LeBron James, 13 years straight. No injuries, started every game. And again, we're talking about he had to go from elementary, middle school, high school, the collegiate academy he went to in Ohio. He didn't do college, I know. I ain't a dummy now, come on. But the fact of the matter is, in those years leading up to him going to the NBA, he still had to be consistent. While everybody was out at summer camps and all of that, Brown was grinding. He's in AAU. He's working out. He's running. You understand? He's learning the game mentally, physically, emotionally. And don't ever limit yourself to being just one part. Spiritually, you have to feed. Emotionally, you have to feed. Oh man, every fiber of your being you have to feed. Mentally, physically, emotionally, you have to feed. And you have to do it on a consistent basis. You can't throw it off. You can't do too much. You have to balance it. Sometimes it's more physical. Sometimes it's spiritual. Sometimes it's emotional. But you have to feed it all. You have to feed it all. And you have to dig deep and find that jewel that is on the inside of you from being consistent and staying positive. The winds is going to move. The earth is going to shake. But can you be consistent while all of that is going on? We are hard pressed on every side, yet not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. You understand? It's going to be some hard times. Yes, they're going to come. But will you stick to your guns? Will you stick to your goals? Will you continue to try to help people when you see that the people that you're trying to help is trying to mess you over? Will you still have a good heart towards those people? Or will you, man, just, you know what? Fuck it all. I'm sorry. I just zapped out. But man, that's where you build yourself up right there in the trenches, man, in the hard times. These are the times that fortify the next 30 years of my life because I am being consistent in what I'm doing right now in this time. I'm laying the foundation for the future. I'm laying the foundation for those that is coming behind me, laying the foundation for those, man, even when I'm gone, my video's still gonna come through the screen. And people probably will get it more than now because they don't really understand. You guys don't understand what I've been through, man. Imagine being so young and having a good heart. Man, your mama passed at 8 years old. You understand? Never knew your father till you were 25 years old. You understand? And it wasn't his fault. It's no bad thing against him. That's my man. I love him to death. No, ever, never will I ever disrespect Pops, man. You understand? It's the respect that my grandmother instilled in me. I don't disrespect people, man. Regardless of, man, what you did, how you live. I've been through the streets, so I know. You know what I mean? Life happens, man. You know what I mean? It's a catch-22. Either you lose or you lose, man. But it's totally up to you, man, how we you know what I mean, navigate through this thing called life, man. I caught some breaks in life. And I caught breaks because I had a positive attitude. I get pulled over. Hey, man, yes, sir, no, sir. You know, whatever the situation is. Only sometimes I went off when they was just flat out wrong. And I got everything I need as far as insurance and all of that good stuff. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, man, I've been through a lot of stuff, man. House burned down, 14 years old, man. The first good Christmas I had in a very long time, man. My sister boyfriend at the time bought me a bike, man. Unbelievable. Nice little polo boots, brown, man. Y'all don't know nothing about it, man. Has fresh polo, man. The jumps y'all wearing today, man, I had them jumps 20 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? Man, but the house burned down. Serious matter. And man, shifted my aura, so to speak, man. And for a good 15 years, man, I was just down and out, man. I couldn't get it together. But then I remember my grandma. She used to take me to church all the time, man, and she put me back on the path with Jesus, man. And from there, I met my pastor now, and he said the same thing: be consistent. If you want to do anything in life, be consistent. Anything in life, you have to be consistent. You know what I mean? So I just took him at his word, and at his word, because he's a man of God, being consistent, my life has transformed in ways I probably wouldn't have been able to withstand the onslaught had I not had that man around. But anyway, Rockstar, good people. Hey, man, have a great day, man. I'm sorry I gave y'all that little tidbit at the end, but I'm just trying to show you what you can do with being positive, being consistent. You can do it. It's totally up to you. Number 24. Wake up every day with purpose, on purpose. Let's go. Yeah.